So took the first full week of grouper and snapper season off, and Mother Nature rewarded us with this.
This will give the people a good idea of what it
And this.
They are cruising. Woohoo!
And finally on Wednesday, we were able to get not as bad of a day. And in this video, I am going to show you guys just kind of what we did on Wednesday. It was still not a great day for fishing. We were really not even able to make it too far offshore because of the waves and the wind. If you guys can't tell from some of the GoPro footage, it was ripping that day as well. Waves were about 2 to 3 foot and really just wasn't going to be a pleasant drive out to where we were wanting to go. That being said, that is fishing sometimes, and I just wanted to make the best of what conditions we were given at the time. So today's video, you're gonna see not a lot of fish catching, just being upfront with you guys. You know, not always are you gonna get good conditions to where you're gonna be able to make it to where you need to go and catch fish, but you still go out and have a good time. So in today's video, like I said, you're probably not gonna see much fish catching, but just wanted to kind of give you guys prepared because I do have a couple videos coming up that are really awesome for red snapper and just overall snapper fishing. Learned a lot of things this week that we took off fishing. So if you want to see some tips and tricks and see what we learned, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see those 2 videos coming up. So let's go ahead and get back onto the boat. Alrighty guys, today's video is just going to be titled Making the Best Out of a Bad Situation. You guys can't tell, it is extremely windy out here, and also there are about 2 to 3 foot waves. So not only that, we accidentally left the trolling motor plugged in, so it's probably not fully charged, and our pinfish trap was empty, so we really don't have any live bait. All we have is some cut pinfish. So we're gonna just see what we can do. We really couldn't make it out to our grouper spots or our snapper spots just because of the weather. So we are in about 25 feet of water now, about 15 miles offshore, just to, like I said, make the best out of a bad situation. So let's go hop on the GoPro and see what we can catch. Alrighty guys, I'm just gonna start with a good old nasty frozen shrimp on the trusty knocker rig. Throw it down and see what we can get. How big's your pinfish?
I cut it, you know, I cut the head and the tail off.
Yeah.
And then just kind of sliced the body open.
Yeah, I should probably get on that side since we're drifting.
Yeah, you do want to get on this side.
There's definitely some smaller stuff down there.
You might get something with that.
Looks like they're tearing it up.
Yeah. I can't feel them.
Dang it. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of stuff down there. You see them all?
Oh, blue runner.
You're right.
It's a blue runner.
Blue runner.
All right.
Fill up that live well. Yeah. It's just shoot, I might true circle hook, so I don't know if I'm supposed to set the hook or
It keeps beeping.
really? Here we go. I'm pretty sure I unplugged it. Yep, blue runner. It was unplugged?
Yeah, it's unplugged.
So we went to a spot about 15 miles offshore. It's just some rocky bottom and weren't really catching much. I caught a couple blue runners, but nothing else really was biting. So decided to put the GoPro down and see just what the bottom looked like. I've never really put my GoPro down to the bottom, so I'm going to try and refine that so it looks a little nicer for you guys on the bottom. And and with this channel, I want to help you guys learn as we learn. Part of that is going to be me putting out some underwater footage, looking at the bottom and comparing that with what our bottom machine looks like. That way we as anglers can get a better understanding of how to actually read the bottom machine, because me and Mr. Peters still are kind of amateurs when it comes to that. These are a couple of the cool things that I saw while underwater. Saw a few cool starfish, and then I saw a school of blue runners hanging out. One thing I did learn after seeing this underwater footage is maybe using this spot as a way to catch some bait on the way out to some of our deeper spots. So we might have to give that a try next time we go out. And after the bait spot, we really didn't have much luck with anything else, so we did try and venture out a little bit deeper. We ended up going about another 7 to 8 miles to a local favorite, the shrimp boat, just to see if we could at least get hooked up to some amberjacks. Really, still no bites. There were a lot of big barracuda hanging around, but we could not get them to bite. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get barracudas to bite, please let us know, because we have tried to target and get these barracuda to eat numerous times, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because they're pressured or maybe just because they're really smart fish, they just do not eat our baits. So if you guys have any tips or tricks on catching barracuda, let me know down below. We were able to finally hook up, but my GoPro died, so I wasn't able to get the full fight, but here is a little bit of that footage now. Mr. Peters is on. Don't know what. It's probably an AJ. No!
What it was?
He must have not had it fully in his mouth. Dang. Those barracudas are right there. You see him right behind the boat?
That might have been what that was.
That was like the first bite we had all day.
I know, something happened. No? Shit. Those things?
Maybe.
Got 'em?
I think so. No.
No?
Frick! Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you got 'em.
Alrighty guys, we don't know what we're on. Does not feel like an AJ. Look at that stuff down there, you see that?
See that?
Look, oh, that's all that bait fish. There's the Goliath.
Think we can get that hook up?
Oh yeah, I think so. Alrighty guys, that was another rough day. Just a bunch of things didn't line up, especially with it being so rough. But you know, that's fishing sometimes. You don't always get what you want. But we still had a good time and were able to catch a couple blue runners, saw Goliath go after a little shark, and ended up the day catching about a 4.5 foot shark. So that's it for today. So we did end up catching a shark. We weren't completely skunked that day. It was a really rough and tough day of fishing. That was Wednesday, and we were kind of bummed out. We were kind of discouraged. However, we knew the next couple days were going to be really calm, flat days. The next 2 days of fishing were absolutely incredible. So make sure you guys stick around to see those videos. I'll make sure to leave those linked here when they are up. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button over there. And until the next video, I hope you're able to get out on the water and catch some fish.